Hello everyone, welcome to Property Base weekly training webinar. Today we'll be covering the for sale by owner converter listing funnel developed by Smart Agent System. Where you would find that, as always, you would go to your library. Once you're in the library, you would come down to the university. That's where our training material is located. And we have a topic on nearly every facet of real estate. In this case, today we will be covering the for sale by owner. So you simply click on the university tab marked for sale by owner. From here, we'll pull up the documents that are related to this training category. A little tip up here, if you notice, if you click on the word title, it'll go ahead and put it in numerical and alphabetical order. Makes it easier to find the documents. What you're going to find in here are the documents directly related to for sale by owners and the marketing campaigns that we have available. We have two different programs available. One is provided by our Real Estate Success Program, and the other is related to our Smart Agent System. As you can see up on the top, the RESS are direct response ads. These are ads that you can place on Facebook, Craigslist, or in print. And this is the consumer report that goes along with the response ad. These are pretty simple and self-explanatory. Take a look at them real quickly. Just simply click on the one you're interested in. From here, it'll bring you up to an internal setting inside a property base known as files. From here, you can download the file into your own computer to use on a daily basis. You can also share this file with other people, groups, or libraries as well. If you want to take a look at the content, you can hit full screen. Basically, it talks about direct response ads. This will motivate prospects to call you first. There are two main lead magnets to advertise at getting prospects to contact you daily. One is offering a free service. The other is offering a free report. These are some examples of what's available to you. These are some of the ads that would go along with the report. So in this case, you would be doing a free report ad. You can post this on your business Facebook page. You would use this one on your personal page. If you were running a Craigslist ad, it would give you the instructions here. And if you're using some kind of classify ad for some kind of local community newspaper or something to that effect, you can also use these ads to create a custom email template to send out to your database as well. Everything's right here at your fingertips. If you go back to the library, you wanted to take a look at the consumer report that went along with it. This is the report. It will tell you a little bit about it. Again, this report can be downloaded into your computer and you can email it to any client that you like. Also, this report is loaded into Property Base under email templates. How you would access that is simply by going to any client and sending them an email. Once you got the email template open in Property Base, this would be on the full version, PC or Mac. It's not available on the mobile version. So you come in here and hit select template. From there you can find your follow-up, your marketing materials for sale by owners, and you would find the appropriate email and you could send it to them. You could just simply click on it. It'll create the document. It'll load in your client's name. It'll load in your contact information as well. Alright, pretty simple from there. Let's get back to the documents we're working on. Alright. Today we're going to cover our full farming marketing for sale by system that is developed by SAS or Smart Agent System. What you're going to see here is you're going to start off with the quick start guide. This is the instruction manual and examples of everything that you would need to use and where to find it inside of Property Base. Let's go ahead and get started. Takes a minute for it to open. Once again, you can download this document into your computer to access it more conveniently. You can also share it with other people. We're going to just go ahead and open it up in the full screen here. From here, you get to see the cover page. Again, this particular training is strictly on the for sale by owner converter listing funnel, and this is the quick start guide. The system was developed by the Smart Agent system. Alright, let's get started. Very first thing he's going to tell you to do is watch the training videos on how to use the system. How you find the training systems? Again, you go to the library. You're going to come in and look for the ones marked video. You can also tell by the type of file. It's a link, so you know it's going to be linked to YouTube. You can go directly and open the video directly in your browser from the link right here, or you can click onto it, open it up in the file section of Property Base, and simply open it from here. Once you do that, it'll open up a new tab, and it'll take you directly to
Ben
the
Curry
YouTube
again,
page.
and we're going to be talking about...
Okay. Watch these first. It's very important, and we'll give you a quality overview of how to use the system. Alright. Okay, let's get back to the quick start guide. Once you watch the videos, you want to take some time to review the documents. Kind of give you an idea of what's going to place as well. First part will talk about how you handle your first listing. The important thing about the entire appointment is to remember this: you're not there to list their home. Your only goal is to establish a good working relationship and determine the seller's motivation. That's all you want to accomplish on your first few visits. If you're able to accomplish this, when the time is right, they'll be receptive to you actually listing their home. In this case, there's three things or three goals I want to accomplish when I first meet with a for sale by owner. One, I want to determine their motivation. The easiest way to do this is just to talk about their home and why they're selling. They'll usually open up and give you all the details. Also, I want to get to know them as a person, build rapport, find a common bond. Don't overdo it, don't overstay your welcome, and certainly don't be pushy. Finally, I want to take pictures of their home to use on the Listings Unlimited single property website I'm going to provide for them. You would find that under the Listings Unlimited tab. You'll find that in Property Base. You would find that by going to any listing. Obviously, you should have a list of active listings that you're working on. In this case, I have a list of active status for sale by owners. You can choose any one. We're going to grab Margaret here real quick. And from here, you're going to see the button marked Listing You. Once you click on that, it'll open a new tab that allows you to log into your listing tools so you can create a single property website and a text-to capture code that you'll provide to your for sale by owner lead. The benefit is you're helping him establish that rapport that you're a good friend that's helping him sell his home. Also, you can scrape off any buyer leads and try to convert them into your own clients in the future as well. It's a great win-win scenario. All right. The strategy, let's get back on there. The average appointment should take about 30 minutes and never more than an hour. That's because the real effort required to take the listing comes afterwards. The entire strategy at this point is to never sell or close the owner on listing the home. Instead, you're there to provide assistance and wait for them to decide to hire an agent. Also, it's very important to follow up with the leads who don't list today. This is the most important part of the process, and it's the most overlooked part. To help make that easier for you, the 9 emails are specifically designed to use after you meet with the for sale by owner. These emails are preloaded into Property Base. They're in 2 distinct areas. One is inside your email and your templates again. You come to templates, you come to folder, go to for sale by owner number 8, that's follow up, and you have 9 emails that you can follow up with them on a manual one-to-one basis. Also, once you load your listing into your for sale by owner lead into the listing tab, once you mark them from acquisition into FSBO status, it will trigger those same campaigns on an automatic drip campaign program. So it'll either do it automatically for you, or it'll do it manually. Alright, we'll continue. Like I said, you can either manually send them out or mark their status of for sale by owner under the listing tab to set up the automatic drip email. It's also a good idea to stay in touch with the sellers every couple of weeks with a phone call. Also found that FSBOs get really turned off with sellers, turned off if you're only calling them to ask them when you're going to list for the home. You're supposed to be your friend. So instead of asking them about that, I use the excuse that I'm just checking on the status of their home sale. Is there anything else I can do to help you? There's a big difference between that and asking them how soon they're going to list with you. After a few calls, they'll begin to treat you like a friend they know rather than a salesperson who's looking out for themselves. That is going to be the crucial changing point of the relationship if it's going to become a listing in the future. And the key to the whole entire process is they'll eventually list with you. At some point in the future, 89% of all for sale by owners will list with a realtor. If you've done your job correctly and become a friend and advocate for them, they'll select you to become that listing realtor. If you have any questions, always call me and we'll work on this one-on-one to help set you up. There are a few specific components that go along with the marketing campaign. One of the components is a leave behind for sale by owner workbook. After you've taken the pictures, got to know them, you'll leave this workbook behind. It gives them a roadmap on to help effectively market and complete a for sale by owner by themselves. It's going to point out the successes needed. It's going to go into depth. It's going to cover the pitfalls, cover pricing the home, the dangers of not doing it correctly, how to value the house, how to do it. This is a great opportunity to, hopefully they call you to get a CMA. All the things on market conditions, timing, help nudge the buyers along, help prepare the property, all the different things necessary, how to facelift the home, how to clean the home properly, how to declutter the property, gives a checklist, improve the curb appeal, help with marketing, always telling them if they get fed up, they should come to a realtor. So it's really just, again, you're there to help them, provide them with documents. Many agents may include with this packet a blank real estate contract for them to use and maybe a list of some title companies that you recommend. Again, to build on that helping approach. Gives them what cover once they get to closing, escrows, attorneys, title companies, checklist, forwarding, banking, utilities, pets, what to remember, the day of the move, everything that's necessary. You can go ahead and you can type in your contact information at the end. And this is a nice leave behind item. Also, this for sale FSBO converter packet includes a dedicated script. This script sets off the whole framework from the position of being a helper. As you can see here, the script's real simple. Hi, is John, is John available? Hey John, this is William Murphy. I've reached out to you by mail about a free online home marketing guide and a free website that you can use to market your home. I wanted to see if you had some time for me to stop by so I can get your home set up with a free marketing website. At the same time, I'll give you my free for sale by home seller's guide that we just spoke about. Basically, if they don't mind or more or less say yes, then you continue directly into the script below. However, if they give you an objection, do your best to answer it and then get back into setting an appointment. We have additional scripts available in the library that can help you with objections on for sale by owners. Basically, you're going to get back into the script saying, great, can I stop by today at 3 or tomorrow at 2? What is better for you? Once you secure that time, you want to go into the rest of the script to try to determine multiple owners and get them there at the same time. Basically, you've done your research. You should know if they have more than one owner. So you can go in there to the script saying, basically, before I go farther, I found that selling homes is more than just bricks and mortar. It's about personalities. And yeah, you have your outlook on your house. Will your wife or husband be there as well so I can get their outlook? Use the scripts. If they're not available, it is going to go on to tell you on how to try to create an appointment with both of them there. And then the last thing you want to do is confirm you got all the correct information. Also in the packet, it's going to give you examples of the actual letters used. As you can see with the note here, the following for sale by owner letters have been preloaded in the property base within the mass mail merge feature. Contact me directly for help. Also, see the matching free reports to be used with the FSBO letters and postcards. These preload reports are also preloaded in the property base. They're loaded into your library under University under for sale by owner, and they're also in your email templates. Review quickly what I'm talking about. First off, email templates. You just come in here, you're going to send them an email. And they're in your follow-up section. Also, if you're going to do a mass email or a postcard campaign, the letters are actually in a section under contacts, all the way on the bottom under tools. You're going to see a tab that says mass mail merge. What this is a set of templates that are available for your use that will actually address them to each of the people you want to send them out to. So in this case, I created a view called For Sale by Owner. These are my list of people I'd like to send a letter to. You simply click on the ones you want to do. You hit Next. You go under Documents. You hit Next. And you'll see the different letters. So if you're starting with number 1, you can hit a preview, and it'll open up and show you a preview of the letter. If you're ready to send it, you simply hit Finish. What it's going to do is create a email, a Word document addressed to each of the people addressed with your information. We have a video in our YouTube library that covers this section. If you need some one-on-one help, call me directly. I'll give you an example of what it looks like real quick. Once you hit finished, you're going to see a note that says an email will be sent to you with the generated mail merge items. Well, let me see if it comes in. I just heard it. What you do is you get to open up this document. So you can see it's opening up. Once it's opened up, you can see it's been merged with the contact's information and your information at the bottom. If there was a custom URL, in this case there would be, you would go ahead and add this to it. It's very simple. We have some training to show you exactly how to do this. And you know what? I'm going to do it real quick. You would simply go to your web page that you want to use for your lead capture page. The instructions on the letter will tell you exactly which one to use. In this case, it's under sellers. It's in Seller's Library. These items have to be preloaded one-on-one with me. So that's the website. Up here, you simply cut or copy the site you want to use. You come down and you open your Word document. What you do up here, you come up here and hit replace. What it does is you want to replace it with that. And you see this URL here? This is the word you want replaced. So you would type in, it does not have to be case sensitive. You can use any upper or lower. Custom underscore URL. What it's going to do, it's going to look in the document. Anywhere it finds this custom underline URL, it's going to replace it with the website. All you do is hit replace all. Tell you it's done. Close this out, and now you can see it has been added to the document in every place right there. That'll give them, you've just created a mailing list of the first letter for everybody in your for sale by owners. You would also do the same thing. We're not going to save this. You would do the same thing for creating your envelope, which means you would come back to contacts, come down to email tool, contact tools, mass email. You're going to click on your list. You're going to come down to envelopes. You can do the same thing for labels. Once you open it up, it's going to create the document, the Word document. From there you make any changes necessary, and we'll go from here. We're going to cover one step. So you're going to load it down. There's a couple different items. Company business means it's a number 10 business envelope with the company address. Leads business means it's a number 10 business envelope and it has your home address for the return. The leads greeting, which is the preferred envelope, is a 6x9 booklet envelope or greeting card envelope, and this will use your home address as the return address. Once you open that up, you can create which one you want to use. In this case, we'll use this template here. You're going to come in, it's going to make an email, it's going to send it to you. You're going to open up the envelopes, and from here you're going to hit Control All, and prior to this you're going to download the Becky font. This is a font that's going to load into your Word document fonts, and it's going to convert it into handwritten. Handwriting makes it look more personal, more likely for them to open it. You can do the same thing with labels. Where do you find the Becky font? Like everything else, it's in the library. It's right down here. Click on it, it'll download it and automatically add it to your Word profile. If you had trouble, you would contact Stanley. He's our IT guy. He'd be able to fix that for you. Okay, that's all the items related at this point. So we'll go back. We're going to just kind of review the documents so you know what's involved, even though they are preloaded into property base. Like you have an idea of what everything looks like. First letter, it'll tell you about the letter and the corresponding lead capture page. Each one of these lead capture pages must be loaded into your personal website. They must be done by me, so please contact me for an appointment so we can do this prior to your first for sale by owner campaign. I'll give you an example of the email, what it looks like. This is an example. This is actually a copy of the home marketing guide and checklist. If they respond to your website, you would follow up with this through an email template. Send it to them. Your goal is to send it to them nearly immediately. As soon as you get the text notice, send it to them. That's what it's going to show. Really gives them a good idea of what's going on. Also, the second one, this is the letter. When you print the letter, you would use the template for this website, copy it in, same as we just showed you. Again, here's another email with a custom capture page. Here's the report. If they select this email and follow up with, or letter. And the reason there's many letters is it takes 4 to 5 people seeing something before they respond, and they may respond to one ad versus another. That's why they're all customized in a complete system. Here's another one, negotiating strategies. If they request this one, they'll get this free report. All these free reports again are loaded into your email template. You can also download them into your machine, send them out of your own personal documents as well. You can also create a personal document and load it into property base that you can send out. If you need help with either of those, as I mentioned before, just call me or Stanley directly. Another email, another letter. All these letters can be sent as part of an email campaign to your database as well, fishing for sale by owners that may not even existed. Alright, we talked about how you get your for sale by owners. You get them from Zillow, you get them from Craigslist, you get them from for sale by owner websites. They're very easy to get. These would be ones that were directly inside your marketing or farming area. Allows you to become focused expert in your area. Last one. Also, all those letters have a equal or matching postcard example. These templates are preloaded into the library only. We cannot do mail merging on these items. That means you must go to the library. Let me download. You go to the library and you can see right here the postcards. You would download them into your machine, make the modifications, and you have the choice to either print them one-on-one out of your own computer or printing them in bulk through one of our discount printers that you would find up here under marketing. And you can send them right here for postcards. You would also find them under vendors, or under resources, under printing, under library. So you got 2 places that you can find them. Okay. If you're mailing it, starting to do these en masse, it makes more sense to print each of these letters in bulk and get a high quality 4-color postcard at a very low cost. If you need help, just let us know. Let's get back to the examples so you know what they look like. The front and then the back. The front and then the back. The front and then the back. You would stickly put the label here, and you put a stamp right up in this area. There's everything that you need, and it'll show you the fronts and backs. Also, there are 9 follow-up emails. We spoke about those earlier. This is the actual emails, so you know what they look like. These can be accessed through the email template on a one-on-one basis, or they can be triggered through your listing tab, FSBO status. Well, that's pretty much everything of the documents that would be needed and necessary. I tried to cover all the individual steps that are built into Property Base. We understand you won't get it the first time. This video will be available on our YouTube channel. To access the YouTube channel, you could simply just go to your Chrome browser, logged in as your Magna, come to Magna Realty, go down to YouTube Office, click on it, and it'll take you to all the videos. Some are in categories. You can get property-based training. You can find for sale by owner training. All that stuff is available right in one spot. Here's the FSBO funnel. Click on that. Here's some of the videos. Alright, and you'll have this video uploaded in here as well. Alright, that brings a close to our training for today. I'd like to thank you all for attending. And once again, if you have any questions on this system, please let me know. For sale by owners is one of the greatest opportunities you have as a realtor to get listings. So, once again, that's it. Thanks again. Have a great day.